Okay, so good to have you guys. In this video, we're going to talk about the idea of a third number into our list slicing. We could actually extract, a part of a list by simply doing this. Today, I'm going to use these nums list as a list of numbers, and so we could specify the list that we want to extract information from, and then we could just put in a colon like this. All right, let's see the outcome. Let's say I omit both the start and the end. Let me save and run. You see, it gives me back the whole list, right? If you don't specify the start or specify the end, it's going to assume you want to start from the start and you want to go all the way to the end. All right, so if I specify the end, let's say save and run, you see it started from the beginning and then it went up until index 4. All right, so today we are going to introduce the third number. We can introduce the third number. So for now, let's say I want to start from index 0, which is 1, by the way, and then I want to go all the way to the end, right? I'm not going to specify, the end, and then I'm going to specify the step. I want to move by 2 steps each and every time. All right, so if I save and run this, you see down here I have 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So what happened here? These numbers are at a particular position, right, in this particular list. All right, so number 1 is on position 0. So we said lists in Python are 0-based, right? They are 0 index based. So they start from index 0. Index simply means the place where that particular number is, okay? So this is a position. So number 1 is on position 0, so which I specified down here. I said I want to start from position 0 and then go all the way to the end. So like we looked at last time, if I don't specify the end, which happens to be the second number that we're supposed to pass into these square brackets, if I don't specify the end, it's going to assume that I want to go all the way, so which I want to do. And then the third number here will specify the step, okay? So I specify that I want to move 2 steps each time. So it's going to start from here, from index 0, move 2 steps, so it's going to 1, 2, so it's going to land on to 3, and then again move 2 steps, 1, 2, and then land on to 5, again moves 2 steps. You can see the pattern. So that's why I got this sliced list down here. Okay, so I had to specify what I wanted. All right, so this would mean that even if I omit the first number and then omit the second number and just specify the step, I'm going to get the same result. Let me save and run this. You see down here I have it, because when you omit the start, it's going to assume that you want to start from the beginning. When you omit the end, it's going to assume that you want to go all the way to the end. But then obviously the default step is 1, right? It's going to move 1 step. But then when I specify that the step is going to be at 2, then it's going to omit 1 number and then go all to the next one, go to the next one, go to the next one, just like that, like we have over here. All right, so I hope this is clear. So if I am to pass in a 3 here, save and run, you'll see something different. I have 1, 4, 7. So how did this happen? It's going to say 1, 2, 3 is 4, 1, 2, 3 is 7, 1, 2, 3, and we don't have any other number. So it's going to print out 1, 4, and 7. All right, so I'm going to leave a homework to you guys. I want you guys to print even numbers only from this list. All right, so let's go back and try and answer the question that follows. All right, so the question over here says, what's the output of this code? So we have squares, a list of squares, 0, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, and 81. And so it's specifying, saying print squares 1 up to the end with a step of 4. So index 1, 0 is on index 0, 1 is on index 1, so it's going to start from 1, and then 4 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to go to 25, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1, 25, and 81. So if I choose this answer, check it out, boom, that's the correct answer that we have. All right, so I want to thank you for your time. I hope to see you in our next lesson. In our next lesson, we're going to look at negative values that we can pass into the list slicing. All right, so for now I'm out. Bye bye.